Okay, one self-love habit that really changed my life is sleep. Listen, for the past 3 years, I've been sleeping 5.5 hours every single day. And it didn't help me. I was distracted. I couldn't lose weight. I realized, okay, something was wrong. Okay, even if I was kind of working the whole day, I wasn't being at my best. I wasn't in flow. I wasn't high performance. And when I read, Sleep Smarter from Sean Stevenson, actually I got some answers to my questions in regard to sleep. So now I don't sleep on sleep, okay? It's really important. I sleep 7 to 8 hours every single day, and then I spend the whole day working. And listen, it's day and night. It's so different for productivity. I really see the difference and see results. For example, scientific fact. This is one of my main goals this year, is to work on my weight loss. I still have extra kilos that I want to lose, so this year I decided to really work on it and make it, higher in my value chain, because at the beginning I was like, shoot, I want to lose weight, but work and something else was more important than actually being mindful of what I eat and, exercising as I should exercise. Okay, so now I'm like, you know what? I got this wrong again. Yesterday, I shared in a video, you're not the problem. Please separate yourself from your process. Your process is wrong. A study from Stanford University showed that when individuals were sleep deprived, they ended up significantly with decreased amount of leptin, which is the satiety hormone in their system. Okay, why does it matter? Because this means less power to resist to junk food, less power, less willpower to resist to these, processed food. So as we were growing up, we eating ice cream, chips, cakes, for me, chocolate, and all these processed food, our brain actually just understood and now knows that it has quick energy food types in these, processed foods. So when we're tired mentally and when we're tired physically, where are we going? Our brain needs extra calorie to keep us working, at baseline level. It goes to, oh, I have a craving for these sweets, okay? So again, that's a very basic understanding on what is going on in the body. But I always feel important to understand these processes, because most of the time, especially at the beginning, I don't know about you, but if you told you're a loser, you can't do anything, like you don't have self-discipline and all of that, well, no, it's a process. There is a system that is going on in the background, okay? And you can work on this system to improve it, to make it work for you. So that's why I found it really important to be aware of these. Self-love habit number 2 is, practicing a positive self-talk. So important. I talked in my previous video that I'm gonna link below about how I was talking very, very harshly to myself. And on the other hand, I was super kind, super positive, super supportive to other people. So again, there is something wrong in this picture when you just pause and think. So what do? We start with monitoring. So most of the time you're like, yes, you can do it. You're strong to your friends, to your families, to people even that you don't know. But when you're facing a challenge, your inner self-talk is completely different. Again, you're a loser, you can't do this, you're a waste of time. I mean, I've been like this, okay? Which is not helpful, okay? If your goal in life is to grow and to be successful and you're an ambitious person or you wanna be healthy, starting with a negative start doesn't help, doesn't get you to where you want to go. So according to Psychology Magazine, Psychology Today magazine, this inner voice combines conscious thoughts and unconscious beliefs and biases. And this was a game changer also when I learned about it, because I'm like, oh yeah, there are things that happens on the subconscious level that I'm not aware of when I'm having these self-talk. Again, I have to be aware. Okay, awareness is always step number 1, because I'm telling you, you don't know what you don't know. So you gotta identify the pattern. You gotta identify the type of self-talk, so you'll be able to improve it and change it. Another, scientific advice from the Mayo Clinic, they say, open quote, don't ever say something to yourself that you wouldn't say to someone else. So here are some examples where you can change the narrative, because, well, the goal is like, okay, Fatima, I know that now. How can I change it? Now you have control, okay? You are in control of your self-talk. Even if part of it is subconscious, part of it is conscious too. So you have control on the conscious, and when you do deep work on yourself, you can even control the subconscious when you change, the narrative. Now it's time to change it. It's all about taking action and doing the change. Nothing happens if you keep reading or just watching and say, I agree with you. No, you got to do something about it. So instead of saying, I've never done this before, try and say, it's an opportunity to learn something new. Instead of, it's too complicated, try, I'll tackle it from a different angle. Instead of, no one bothers to communicate with me, try, I'll see if I can open the channels of communication. What are the benefits of having this self-talk? And again, it's not from me, it's from these scientists, and they studied the thing. Increased lifespan, lower rates of depression, lower level of distress, better psychological and physical well-being, better cardiovascular health, and reduced risk of death from cardiovascular disease, better coping skills during hardship and times of stress. Support yourself in your own growth by learning how to implement healthy habits by checking out this video that I made for you on this topic. And to the next video, get focused, get clarity, and get started to live your best life. Bye.